So you've already learned the 2x2, 3x3, and 4x4. You've learned the secrets to the pyramid and even watched my 1x1 tutorial. Then you learned how to solve a cube using a blender. Now you think you're ready for the 5x5. But are you? We're about to find out. Among other things, this playlist has 4 Cobras, triplets that are lost, and a creepy ghost in the basement. But first, quick reminder. Everyone learns at different speeds. Feel free to slow down or speed up the video using YouTube's video settings. You can hover over the timeline to reveal the chapters and even click here to pull up the chapter menu. Just some basics for the movements of the 5x5. When I say left, I'm usually talking about both of these sides on the left. When I say right, it's right here. And when I say center, it's this centerpiece, like so. We don't want to ruin the centers every time we move something, so we're going to have to put it back where we found it. To show you what I mean by that is we have an orange piece here. We want to move it from this side to this side. How would we do that? I'm just going to move this right side. See, notice I'm moving both of them. This is just for convenience, just easier to move both of those. And then we're going to move it out of the way from this area, like that. And then we're going to put this side back where we found it, like so. So now the orange has transported. And same with the left side. If we had an orange here on the left side, we're trying to move it up. We just move the left side, and then we move the orange out of the way, and then put this side back where we found it. But what if our orange piece is in the middle like this? How do we get it up here? Like we can move the center column just like this, move it up, and then we move it out of the way, and then we must then move the center back down again, put it back where we found it. This ensures that none of the centers are ruined when we move a piece. So we are on phase 1, the 4 Cobras. For this step, you can ignore the corners, you can ignore the edges, and just focus on these box centers. We have 4 magical Cobras that we're going to take home to their nest. These fantasy creatures are formed by combining 3 serpents together. The goal of this step is to make 4 centers, which is the red, white, blue, and yellow, and each one of those needs to have 3 serpents to make that center. So let's start with the red. In order to make the red serpent, we need to start on the red side. Notice the red is in the center here. Always make the first serpent of each color on its own side. Since we're making the red serpent, we're on the red side as our first serpent. And this will become clear as we do this. Let's just go ahead and find, here we go. We have a red piece right here that should fit nicely here. So we're really just looking at this square and saying, how can we make a serpent here? We really want a red here and a red here to make a complete serpent. So in this box, we want a red here. Look at this. In this box, there is a red here, and we're just going to combine that. So let's move it up like so. Move it off to the side so it's out of the way, and then bring that side back down where we had it. Okay, now we need another red piece. This one will work. Actually, it's already lined up, so this is good. We can just pull this up, move it off to the side, and then put this back where we found it. We just made the red serpent. Now we can make our second serpent. And if I didn't mention earlier, of course, the serpents have to be in our box. So let's find a cluster of reds. Maybe there's some already together. Here we go. So we've got 2 that are already together for a serpent. So let us add to that. We just need to add 1 more here. Right. So this one will work. So we have a blank spot in the bottom left of this box. Just to make sure this red is in the bottom left of this box. So we adjust it. Now it's in the bottom left. And there's a blank spot in the bottom left of this one. And let's just move them together. Move the left side up, move it out of the way, and then put the left side back where we found it. Now we have 2 serpents. Let's go ahead and combine them. Don't wait till you have all 3. Just go ahead and combine the 2 serpents together. So this is done just by taking the right side up, in this case, because it's on the right side, and then moving it out of the way, and then putting this back where we found it. Okay, we've got the two serpents. Let's find that third one. Obviously, this is going to be part of that serpent. Let's find one by himself. Here we go. Here's one. Let's go ahead and move this one. This is in the center, so we have to do it a little differently. We just move the center, just like that. Now we move this, we spin this out of the way, and then return the center column back where we had it. Okay, now we need to add this final red right here. So let's turn this. Now there's a blank spot in the bottom left, and the red is in the bottom left, so we just move them up there. Move this off to the side so it's out of the way, and then put the left side back where we found it. So now we've got the three serpents, and now it's time for the Cobra move. So this Cobra move, all you have to do is line them up like this on the same side. So this is both on the right side, and then we can do that move. Now I just want to point out, it doesn't have to be on the right side. We could have it on the left side. As long as both are on the left, this would be fine too. Either way, and the reason why I call this a Cobra is it's got this thin body and then this kind of this bigger part where the hood of the Cobra might be. And so this is the good position for getting the Cobra in its nest. So all you do is, since this is his head and a hood, and this is his the rest of his body, his tail, then you know he's facing this way, and that's the way he moves. So we just move just this side that he's on, move it forward, and we move this side out of the way, and then put this side back where we found it. And now we completed that red side. And just real quick, again, if it's on the right side, it's the same thing. We know which way he's facing, and so we're going to move him forward like that, move this off to the side so it's out of the way, and then put this side back where we found it. Once again, completing the Cobra in that nest. In case this happens to you, I call this the double Cobra. It's where you have the serpents on this side, and then you've got a piece over here by itself. Just pretend that this side isn't here, and if you pretend that, then it is still the Cobra. It's just skipping a side, and so you would just do it twice. So we would go 1, 2, move it off to the side so it's out of the way, and then put this side back where we found it, which was 1, 2. Just like with the double Cobra, this is like the double Serpent, same concept. We just have to do it twice. So 1, 2, move this out of the way, and then we put this back where we had it. 1, 2. All right, I'm about to show you 2 issues that you might run into. But if you think you have this figured out and you can solve the 4 centers in under 5 minutes, then go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the description and click on Phase 2. So here's an issue that you might run into. Notice that we have all 3 pieces of our serpent on the same side. How are we going to solve that? Normally, you would just focus on this serpent and try to put one here. Just find another red from a different side and bring it up, and then you have a serpent complete. However, what if you already have 2 serpents made and this is your last serpent? Then you're going to have to use these pieces. We need to move this piece and isolate it by itself. So since these 2 are already together, let's move this on its own side. But what side do we move it to? We want to choose a side that isn't complete. Your orange side and your green side will never have anything in it for this phase. So you can choose the orange or the green to throw a piece to. So I'm going to just take it to the orange side, move this red out of the way. Okay, and then let's spin it, and then put this side back where we found it. So now we are able to move it out of the way, and let's check it out. We haven't messed with our other 2 serpents. Those are fine. Now let's turn this. We have an empty spot in the bottom left, so we move this to the bottom left, and we can bring him down. Usually I go up. This is a good example to show you. You don't have to go up every time. You can go down. I can bring him down, move him off to the side, and then put this side back where I found it, which was up here. Now let's check it out. Now we can make that, that Cobra and solve. So here's another issue. It's the same thing as before, except now we have a piece in the middle instead of on the side. We're going to solve that a similar way. We just need to get one by itself. So what are we going to do here? Let's, again, move it to a spot that we're not going to use. I'm just going to choose the orange side again because I know that's one will always be blank for this phase. So I'm going to move the center up, move it off to the side, and then bring the center back where we had it. And now these are separated. Now it should be a lot easier to solve this because we have an empty spot here in the bottom center. I just have to make sure this is also in the bottom center in this box, and then bring it down, move it off to the side, out of the way, and then return this center back where we had it, just up here. Again, I went down instead of going up. Either way is fine as long as you're consistent with moving it out of the way and putting it back. All right, I'm going to do a complete solve for phase 1, which is the centers, red, white, blue, and yellow. So let's start with the red side. So we are going to make the red serpent on the red side. So we get the red center there. Let's find a piece that will go there. This one will work. Move that up. Put it off to the side, and then put this side back where we found it. Then let's do this side. So we have a center spot here, and this is in the center in the same area in that box. Put it off to the side and move this side back where we had it. So we created a serpent. Let's create the second serpent. Okay, these two are already together, so that'll work. We have an empty spot in the bottom left, so let's move this one to the bottom left. Let's combine those. I'm going to bring this one down, move this serpent out of the way, and then bring this side back where we had it, back up there. Okay, let's combine our two serpents. There's one up there, and there's one down here. Now, we can actually do, just like with the double cobra, we can do, maybe this is like the double serpent, same concept. We just have to do it twice. So 1, 2, move this out of the way, and then we put this back where we had it. 1, 2. Okay, now let's do the last serpent. Okay, these can go together. We can bring this one down right here. Move it off to the side, and then put the side back where we had it. Where is the final red piece? There it is. Okay, we have an empty spot in the bottom left, so this one will go in the bottom left. Bring that up. Okay, now it's together. We can move it off to where it's safe, and then bring this side back where we had it. Now we can do our Cobra move, okay? There is that. Let's move that to that side. So now we've got the serpent on the left side, the other pieces on the left side, and we have a Cobra. We call this the double Cobra, right? We're going to kind of skip this side. Let's just jump that by counting 1, 2, and then bringing this out of the way, and then put it back where we had it, which is 1, 2. Now our red side is complete. Let's do the white side next. Remember, it's red, white, blue, and yellow. So where is the white side? It's right here. And look at this. By some coincidence, we have a white serpent already created. Let's find the second serpent. Okay, here's a piece. Oh, these two. So we need a piece right here. There's a white by itself. Here it is. Okay. So let's move him. So now he's in the bottom left, and there's an empty spot in the bottom left. Let's just bring him down, move this out of the way, and then move this side back where we had it, just like that. Okay, now we've got 2 serpents. Let's bring those together. Put it off to the side where it's safe, and then return that side. All right, now our final serpent. We don't want this piece here. Let's just go ahead and I'm just going to move this out of the way. Again, put this back where I had it. Now, let's see, let's combine these together. And of course, there's more than one way to do this. I'm going to show you a way I hadn't showed in the other example, is I can just move this one up here on the same row without it touching. So you can see I'm just going to move it up like this, move it off to the side, and then bring this side back where I had it. But now look where we just have it, an empty spot here in the middle, which is okay. So it's in the top middle of this box. So we'll make sure this is top middle. And then we move this up to make the serpent. Now we just move it out of the way and then move the center back where we had it, like so. All right, we've got a white serpent and there's our other 2. Again, we have the double cobra. So this is on the right side, these are on the right side. We just have to go twice. 1, 2, move it off to the side, and then bring it back. 1, 2. Now we've done the red and the white. Now it's time for the blue, where you start with the blue side. We just need a piece right there. Look, that works. Bring it up, move it off to the side, and then put it back where we found it. Now where's our second serpent? This one's almost done right here. Okay. I was looking for a blue by himself. There he is. So let's move him to the bottom left. So he's in the bottom left. We have an empty spot in the bottom left. Let's just bring him down, move it off to the side, put it back where we had it. Now that we have 2 blues, let's go ahead and combine those 2 blue serpents together. Move it off to the side, and then move this back where we had it. Let's go for the final blue. Okay, here we go. Empty spot in the bottom here. Move it off to the side and return the center back where we had it. All right, we're going to go for that Cobra. Look, Cobra's already lined up. Let's move it Cobra forward, move this out of the way, and then put this side back where we had it. Red, white, blue, and yellow. So yellow is our final, and then we're done. Okay, well, we already have the yellow serpent on the yellow side. Now we need to find the other one. Here we go. This one's almost done. There's an empty spot right here. Let's move him up like this, move him out of the way, and then put the side back where we had it. Let's combine those 2 yellows together. I'm going to bring this up like this, put it up like that, move it off to the side, and then put the side back where we had it. And the final yellow, he has an empty spot right here in the top left. So now this yellow is in the top left. Bring him down, move him out of the way, and we put this side back where we had it. Now we just do the Cobra, like that. The Cobra's ready to go. Move it forward, move it off to the side, and then we put the side back where we had it. Okay, we just did the red, white, and blue centers. That means we are done with phase 1. You don't need to worry about the green side, and you don't need to worry about the orange side. If you think you have this figured out and you can solve the 4 centers in under 5 minutes, then go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and go to the description and click on Phase 2. Thanks to all my patrons. And thanks to those on the awesome person level. Special thanks to those on the premium person level: Daniel Robbins, Ellen Reggiano, the O'Hearn family, Anna Bankrear, Marquise Thompson, Gregory Chandler.